Well, hello everyone. So today I am doing stage 1 of the Dales Highway. So I've got a bit of pain today though, like backs and my legs and my groin, so hopefully that bugger's off soon. I've had to set off, well I am an actor, but I am setting off from home today. So I've added a couple of miles on before, and then I have also added a couple of miles on after, because I have got to get from Stirton up to Tarn House Holiday Park as well for my lift home. So it'll be a long one today. I haven't got my heavy bag with me today though, so that's what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to have a day with my heavy bag and a day off of my heavy bag. So today is my day off of my heavy bag. I'm concentrating on time today, so I'm going to try average about 3.5 miles an hour, but I've got to walk from, basically I'm getting down to Dockfield in a minute, and I've got to walk to Saltaire, and then I can start the route. So I've got about an extra 3 to 4 miles on today. So it's alright, I'm just going down that train station. What a lovely day, noise of the birds. It is cold though, my hands are freezing. We've got our Roxy, haven't we? I haven't put a harness on today, she's just got a collar. So yeah. Oh. Thought I could hear a train. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, have a good day everyone, and I shall see you in a bit. There's some lovely geese, the Canadian ones. You don't like Roxy though. And for anybody who doesn't know, that building there, that is where the Yorkshire Ripper was working from when he was doing his horrendous crime spree of murdering. So yeah, he were an HGV driver. Couldn't get my words out then. And that's where he worked when obviously he got arrested. He wasn't arrested there, I think he was arrested in Sheffield or something, wasn't he? But yeah, that's it there, Regent. It's not that company anymore, like the building houses, loads of different companies. So yeah, bit of Yorkshire Ripper history there. And look, we've got smoke going. What a life that'd be living on one of these. BS, wouldn't it? Well, them geese there, that was just being inseminated. I tried getting it on camera but it didn't work. So that one that's just flapped its wings, it's just been given it good and proper by that one there. A very funny sight. So we're almost at the beginning of the Dales Highway now, and I'm just coming through Saltaire. This is where I am. What a place. I am going to do a walk around Saltaire and include all history in it one day. So I just thought I'd let you know where I am. So I hope you enjoyed that little robin shot. That I tried getting it and it flew off. And then I tried getting it again and it flew off. And then it just flew off to that tree where I got the photo, and it stayed there just long enough for me to get the photo then. So, and then we had a dog that didn't have recall come chasing after us, which annoys me though it does that. And now we're about to walk over at River Air. Yep. Here. Good girl, Rox. So yeah, now we're walking over at River Air. And the camera struggles to get the photos in the sun, so I won't bother with that. I have got other ones, so I might add that one into it for you. So yeah, now what we do, go up in between these houses, and then up the side of Shipley Glen, and onto Shipley Glen, and then to head over to Ilkley. So I've just seen the brilliant Mr. Fox as well, over in the field over here. He's buggered off into the woods now. But we're just over there. I thought I saw something, so I couldn't see it properly. So I got the camera out, zoomed in, and there it was. What do you think of that one? So I'm off up the side of Shipley. Right now I'm going to come out to, I think it's the old Glen house, and then walk across Shipley Glen to Ilkley. Oh. The Dales Highway, normally I don't go this way. Oh, what do I do? Do I follow the route, or do I just go where I normally go? Let's follow the route. Normally I'd walk up the other side of the old Glen house, so let's see where this brings us. So I think I know which way it's going to bring me, so that's alright. Roxy loving it, as usual. I think she can smell the fox. This is where that it ran up into this bit here. So I know it's a chilly one this morning, but I'm starting to sweat my little tatties off. Ooh. 60 seconds of peace. So now we're on to Shipley Glen. Roxy, here. Bit of ill tired me out a bit. We're off on there. Here. Hi. Here. Here. We're just coming to the end of Shipley Glen now. That's the way that we're going. Part of the Millennium Way as well, which I'm sure that's a massive loop around Bradford. Starting to get a bit warm, so when I next stop, big coat's coming off, jacket's going on. So this is what we're off down now. Can't remember the name of this little section. I think it's Gilbeck or something. But I'll add it in the video of exactly where it is. And I'm also, at the end of the video, I'm going to do a 3D fly through from my OS maps. So we go down this bit. Roxy already knows the way. Put down there. So I have done this route a couple of times, so I do more or less know my way. But I've just got the maps on just in case I take a wrong turning. So I haven't done this in a while. So off we go across here. Roxy's already up and waiting, aren't you? What's your edge, you sausage? Go on. Remember, what do? Always shut the gate. So we're just coming up past Golka Farm. Out way over at Baildon Moor. Out sheep. So this is saying, can't even see, the Dales Way link is this way. So I have walked up that way before, but I do know this way brings you out same place, and it's a bit easier. Wait. Right, Roxy on the lead. So even this bit in itself's a nice peaceful little walk. And like I said, I'm trying to keep my speed up today. So I think I've got about 15 miles left. I'm averaging so far 3.4 miles an hour. So between 5 and 6 hours I've got left. But that's if I don't up my pace a bit more. Obviously I have slowed down going uphill. But I suppose when I get onto the tops, oh pardon me, yeah, once I get up onto the tops, not really much uphill, I guess. So it's all like flat. I have got a little bit uphill coming across the top of Ilkley, but apart from that it's moderate and then downhill. So oh, I can see aeroplanes. I'm not putting the camera out today. Got too much walking. So I do know we've got to go up that way, but got to be careful because it's a galloper's track. Is there, like where you see that pylon in the distance, right around there is a galloper's track. First time I ever went on it, I heard a load of horses' footsteps. Birds with orange beaks. Well, I guess that we're going to go through this. Oh, I'm going to lose my feet. I don't want wet feet yet. The gate's knackered. One of them knackered gates. But you've got to lift up. And I've just caught myself on barbed wire. Shit. Oh, I hope that's just in my bag and not my coat. Ow! Fucking cut myself and all. It's only a little. Right there. Twat. Oh, I hope that was just my bag and all. Right, there was that stile there, but I thought the gate would be easier. And guess what? The gate wasn't easier. And then it's hard when Roxy's not wanting to come back. And remember, always shut the gate. No matter how hard it is. Oh, I hope I didn't rip my coat. That won't be West Highland Way, will it? Big rip inside of my coat. Especially when forecast. I've had a look at the long range. I know not to really believe the weather at the moment, especially for long range, because it's never accurate. But so far it's forecasting showers every day. Fair enough, some of them are light. Up on tops, sleet, snow. So should be good fun. But I can't be doing with having holes in my coat, can I? I can't afford to buy a new one just yet. So right, anyway, I'll see you soon. Get some more photos, and I'll see you soon. See, I do like horses, but I get nervous at bits like this. Roxy, this side. Especially because that's where I've got to go. Go on, Geek. Go on. I don't want to startle them. Nice horses, aren't they? Look, right in front of the stile, like, you're not coming this way, boy. Right, yeah. Yeah. Go on. Go on. Roxy, you sausage. Come on, mate, out there. Roxy. Roxy! See, Roxy doesn't even know what to do. Roxy, stop it! I'll put the camera away and we'll deal with it. Well, she kind of pooed herself a bit then, didn't she? So, we're just crossing over the gap. And then walking up this way. So we just had to come over. So the horses were alright. Like, kept giving Roxy a sniff, but Roxy really didn't like that. But you were a good girl, weren't you? So I haven't been in that situation before. And obviously I know that horses can get startled pretty easily, and we had to go near its back end. So, but Roxy, I've never seen her get over a stile so quick in my life. She were off. So that slowed us down a little tiny bit, but we're going to pick up pace now, get up to the top of here, and then start wandering off into the moors. Well, what were I saying about watching where I'm going? Well, took a wrong turn and I like a sausage. But because I already know the route, I realised pretty quick that I took a wrong turn. So it's just basically a little sideways detour, about 5-10 minutes, not even that. I'm almost back on path now. So I just come out at the wrong side of the field and then cross over the galloper's track and then back on path. My brother gave me another phone and all. Screen was cracked on it, but that doesn't really matter, does it? So, screen was cracked, all working fine. Just been in my pocket, just gone out to get it, just to make sure that I was getting back to the right path. And what happens? Screen stops working. So now I've got two buggered phones. So, hey ho, off we go. Who gives a shite? Don't do what I just did. I had to go on a stupid road. Cars flying past me. Roxy shit herself. Collar broke. I sorted it out now, but that was a very sketchy moment. So I took the first gap over the wall, and now I'm walking through the fields. So yeah, don't do what I did. Like I say, I do know the way, and then I don't know, I think just the situation with the horses just kind of put me off, and then I just went the wrong way up the track like an idiot. So, but I'm getting back onto the path now, and there's something on the wall there which I'm going to try and get a photo of, because I can't see what bird it is, but we shall see in a minute. So definitely don't do what I did, and I don't know if you can see it down there. Look, a little road here. I've got some photos of it. But I did try going over there, but then it's a fence with barbed wire. Now if I were on my own, I'd have jumped over it, but I've got our Roxy, so I can't. So I've scared all the rabbits off that were in this field. So what I'm planning on is walking up that way, because there looks to be a gap in the wall. There's a load of cow turds, which ain't good. They don't like cows. But I don't have a clue how I've ended up this way, to be quite honest, because I know where I'm going. I know the way. And I just don't know how I've messed up so bad. So don't be a sausage. Right, so I do know how I messed up so much, and that's because I shit myself that much on main road. I took the first exit off, and that just made it so much more complicated. I've just had to lift Roxy all the way over that. And there were a little deer down there as well. That scared off and it ran off. Right, now we can get back on track. So I will add the, oh, that's why I keep dogs on lead, ground nesters. So I need to get back over that way, over that wall there in distance, and then we're fully back on track. And this isn't really a walk path, but you can see it's where deers and that go. I wonder if we'll see any more today. But again, I will add the 3D fly through, and I'll add my previous route, which doesn't include the stupid detour across the road and everything else. So yeah, I'll let you know when I'm back on track. So I've got to walk over this because I don't really fancy going through that bit. So a bit of tight roping, or log roping, whatever you want to call it. Off we go across. Right, so back on track. What a pass that was. So yeah, even though I know the way and I have my maps, I still went off track. So, but never mind. All you have to do in them situations is not panic, even though I kind of did on that main road, shit myself, and keep going. So keep going, don't panic, just take it as it comes, things will sort out. And we've just had to climb over the wall, and then there's a gate here. So I'm going to see if so I'm going to go through this gate. It's all bent. Right, that was me, but yeah, all that's bent. So come on you go. Come on, sausage. So I could stay on that track there, but it is not the proper full bit. So I'll walk on this bit. Up we go. And off across to Ilkley we go. Right, so anybody following me, you'll see my video over there where I almost threw my guts up. Well, that's where we are. And there, there's poo on that wall there, wasn't there? So, not going that way today. Look, Dale's Highway sign on there. It's a bit faded. I'll show you it anyway. Dale's Highway. That way. So, that's the way that we're going. So this is my view right now. So I bet you my pace has dropped as well, hasn't it? Yeah, quite a nice view that, isn't it? So I'm just going to have a look to see what my pace is at, because I was at 3.4 miles an hour. Oh, I've dropped down to 3 miles an hour. I better hurry up, Anna. Especially if I want to be getting to Stirton before bloody tea time. So off we go. I will keep getting photos, but I don't know how many I'm going to get today, but we shall see. So I'm going to put my foot down a bit. Well, I'm not going to lie, this last 45 minutes or so with all the faffing about and everything like that, my back is killing me, man. Like, it's not necessarily in my spine, but it's all like around the side, like where your kidneys kind of are, so I'm thinking it's more muscle than all else. But fuck me, man. Oh, but this is where my mindset comes in, because by rights I should probably turn around, but I want to go to Stirton. And this is where, in my mind, when it gets to points like this, if I stop and turn around, I'll give up. And then if I give up, that leaves it to more opportunity in my brain to where it's like, oh yeah, you can stop, you can give up, and then I'll never get anywhere, will I? So I'm just going to take it a little bit easy now. I'm on Mars, so it's not necessarily too bad, and then hopefully it kind of buggers off and I don't take no painkillers from the doctors, and I've stopped the natural medication too. Obviously I only really tend to have that when my back gets really bad, so once I've had the operation and stuff, after a few weeks I feel like I can knock it on the head, which is what I've done. But I feel it, I tell you something, and it's one of them. I know 100% that the natural medication, after maybe 5-6 drags of it, that's it, pain's shifting and disappearing. So I know people don't agree with it and that, but it's what works for me. End of the day, if the pharmaceutical companies wanted to heal you and make you better, then they'd go out of business, wouldn't they? So they don't, they just want to manage it and give you a load of other side effects that come with it, and I'm not down for that. Fell for it once, never again. So catch you in a bit. So anyway, this is whereabouts I am. Nice views, don't you? See a grouse there, don't know if you guys can. There. Rubbish, man. Proper rubbish camera. Well, the camera's not bad, it's just when you go to zoom in, it's a bag of wank. So yeah, this is where we are, and to be quite honest with you, I know I was complaining about my back a minute ago, but starting to ease up again now. But wow, proper makes me think sometimes, like, how I even cope, man. And I know that there's people in worse positions than me, but bloody hell, anybody that has anything wrong with their back, I feel for you, I really do. And I can't imagine how I'm going to feel in 10, 15, 20 years time. But again, if that's what's niggling me back, then hopefully I can make it strong enough. And I'm hoping that the pain is just muscle pain, because I can cope with that. Like, I'm on a bit of a pain limit right now, and the pain I've got in my feet, like, that's a bit sharp, but touch wood, that groin pain's buggered off, so woohoo! So right, I think I might have to walk past the Apostles soon, so I'll let you know when I get there. Right, so here we are at the 12 Apostles, an old worship site, thousands of years old. Let's go stand in the middle. Bit of grounding. Need no feet. Well, no shoes on. That's us having fun. You can see down to Ilkley down there. And then we are going that way. Right, so that was 12 Apostles, and now we are just going down the flag path through the come. Some people down here with doggies. Oh, hi, here, sit down. Your collar's gone well loose because of that earlier. Good girl, no pulling. So down here we go. Down through Ilkley and then back up Ilkley more and towards Stirton. Well, I feel I must say thank you to all the volunteers who do all the restoration of the paths and make sure that we've all got a path to walk on over the moors, because without this it'd be hard as fuck. Excuse my French. And Roxy's calmed down a bit because she just disappeared in a bog. Literally all that were left were a red. And I've got to admit, it was pretty funny, to be quite honest. Did give me a giggle. She looked at me as if, oh no, what's just happened? So yeah, we get down the bottom of here and then up that way. Across the lovely little stream. And she also pulled me earlier. And I swear to God, the puddle went all the way up my leg. So my foot right now, I have got waterproof boots, but absolutely soaked. So off we go up here. So just double checked, and I'm still on the right path. Just when it gets to your little split off point, sometimes it's a little bit confusing, especially if you haven't done it in a while. So I'll show you where we are. Little cairn there. So if you look over there, you can see the little white balls. So that is the Harrogate radar station. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, that's there. So I'm going to get a photo of that in a minute and I'll show you that. But we keep on walking down here into Addingham and then off to Skipton, and then once we get to Skipton it's a walk up to Stirton with Thorlby. So I don't know if I'm going through Skipton Castle Woods or if I'm kind of like skirting around it and then coming out near Bog Lane. So enjoy the next lot of photos. Hello. Roxy's waiting for me down there. So I shall catch you in a bit. So now we've got these steep steps that bring us down towards Ilkley, Addingham. And then if you look down there, that little white building there, the foyer, that's where Roxy, where Charles Darwin had a bath. So yeah, we've got this little descent down here. As you can see, some of the steps are massive. I'm glad I ain't coming back up this way. The last time I did this, I came around from, like, you can see right over here. I ended up going up that way and around, so I didn't have to come up this last time. But that was the all trails version, whereas I'm following the previous route I've already done. So yeah, I don't know if I'm stopping at White Wells. I might do, but I'll probably just end up carrying on, to be quite honest with you. So I'll love you and leave you and enjoy the next round of photos. And that's how quiet it is. Absolutely love it. Like, proper love it. Proper, yeah. So just getting up to remember everybody. What do we do when we come to a gate? Make sure it's shut. So open sesame. Now I don't know what it is for close, so closey we go. So now we're going up here, and I don't know if you can see, but in the distance there, that is a 2,000-year-old plus swastika. So just goes to show, doesn't it, like how everything gets twisted into a narrative. So nobody would think that it was something from 2,000 years ago, what, like, to do with worshipping and everything, but that's exactly what it is. So I stopped about 5-10 minutes ago, just outside of Addingham. So I had a banana, some chocolate, and some crisps and some water. So I had to share my crisps and my banana with Roxy though. So I've got a banana, some crisps and an apple left for today. So once I get to this swastika bit. Right, so we're just coming up to the swastika. And it's all gated off, so you can't get into it and see it properly. I'm hoping my camera can pick up enough detail of it, because I have had a picture before and you can't really see it too well. But right, away from there, numpty. Look at her trying to... Wrong way. Look at views of her. Stunning. So yeah, this is the swastika. So, and Unstable Labels on Facebook wanted me to show you this, so this one's for you. So there's no signs letting you know any history about it, so I'll have a look when I get it home, and then when I'm home I'll put it into the post. So if you're on YouTube, I'll put it in the description. If you're watching it on Facebook, it'll be in the post. So that's that. So back to the views. I'll put my hand through the gate. So yeah, can't see it much that way now. But it's lovely that, isn't it? And then we've got down there, then we've got our Roxy whinging away because she wants to set off. Like she always does. She don't like to stay still for long. Even when we sat down for something to eat, we were like, only after she'd eaten my crisps though. She wasn't whinging before that. So away from there. Don't want to be climbing down there for you. So right, enjoy the next lot of photos and I shall see you soon. Right, so I'll be turning off at Moors shortly, and then down onto, well, what I'd say is my least favourite bit of this walk, because it just feels like a road that goes on and on and on and on and on, but it does go on and on and on and on, but you get to the end of it eventually. So yeah, I'll be doing that bit very shortly. We're going to be turning off, can't remember if it's this next gate or gate after. But yeah, so, and also I've just had an update on the West Highland Way. So as you all know, I was going to be doing it with my mate Dave, who's got the YouTube channel What's For Us, but he's not really up for it, I don't think, at the minute. So he's got some personal issues that he's got to work through, but he don't think that he's in the right place for it. So fair play, at least he's realised that he's not in the right place for it before like undertaking such a challenge like that. So at least his brain's told him, and so yeah, I'm going to be doing that on my own now. So a nice solo hike through the Scottish Highlands from Milngavie to Fort William. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous now. I'm doing it on my own, so I've never done that route out before. So I've done the solo hikes before, Fort Dales High, for this route what I'm on now actually, Fort Dales Highway. Another gate I don't want to open. There we go, Roxy. Always shut the gate. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous for it, but what will be is what will be, and it's the reset that I need. So obviously people on Facebook and that know, but I haven't really said it on YouTube, but my head's not been in the right place lately, so I've been working through stuff in my head, sorting stuff out, and everything like hit me like a bloody train. So since then I've just been sorting that out in my head. So might sound daft to some of you, but I really believe in it, and after my experiences over the last week or two, I definitely believe in it. And CIA did loads of research into it, and you can find all files on it online. So I've been using Theta 4Hz binaural beat waves to sleep with my headphones in, and wow, some of the dreams that I've had, so vivid, so emotional, bringing up past trauma, just you name it, it's brought it up. But each dream that I've had, I've woken up a little bit lighter, and it's like my brain's finally put it to bed. So I'm not 100% yet, but I'm feeling a lot better in myself, and I do think that the West Highland Way is going to be the break that I need. So I'll let you all see where I am. Enough of me rambling. So yeah, just walking along Tops at Moors now, and then I think it's down there, that farm, or them houses down there. So I'll be turning off, walking down there, and then walking all the way along there to Skipton. So I think I've got about 8.5, 9 miles left. So my pace has dropped a bit, so it might take me another 3.5 hours to get there. But it doesn't matter. I'm enjoying myself. I hope yous are all enjoying yourself. And remember, if you like what I'm doing, and the journey, and the photography, and the daily motivation, which comes from my photography, so if anybody hasn't seen my motivation in the shorts yet, so what I do is the images that I take, I put it with some quotes, like all quotes of mine. I don't just pick them off of people like Gandhi and that. I actually think about it. So all the quotes are mine, and I put them with my photos, and they work pretty well, to be quite honest. And even on my dark days and stuff, like, it's even helped me. It's helping other people, it helps me. And if you're watching this, I also hope it helps you. So remember, click that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook, follow my page, Scenic Steps, and I will see you all soon. Right, so we're now leaving the moors and coming down here. You can definitely see why they call Yorkshire God's own country, can't you? And do you know what it is? I absolutely, well, so you need to watch where you're going. But yeah, I absolutely love Yorkshire. I really do. I don't like where I live, which is Bradford. And obviously the word Bradford will make a lot of you realise, like, oh yeah, I know why he doesn't like living there. But I do live like on the outskirts as such, so all I have to do is walk for 20 minutes and I'm somewhere nice. But if I walk for 10 minutes the opposite direction, I'm not anywhere nice. So from what I remember, we go down here and then we'll go through these fields down there, down past them farmhouses, and then from what I can remember, I have to walk down to where all them houses are there and then cut back across. And then there's a road that I have to walk up that takes me up that way, I think. Might be over there. Not too sure. But I'll remember when I get down at the bottom of here. So yeah, this is where I am. And it is a glorious day, isn't it? I've got a sweat bead dripping off my eyelids. And I'm a touch warm. I don't know how warm it is, but when I was looking earlier, it was 9 degrees. Well, it was going to be 9 degrees at home, but the closer I got to Skipton, it was getting closer to 6 and 7 degrees. But I can honestly tell you now, it feels a lot warmer than 9 degrees. So I'll let you see where I'm walking again. So yeah, we'll come down here. And the last time I did this, I had to walk up this. Because I've done this the opposite way around, which was Roxy straight off over rocks. So the other way I did it from Appleby back to Saltaire. So I wild camped along the way. Look at the oaks. But yeah, I wild camped along the way, and what a journey that was. It were an experience. There was definite difficult parts of it. I had well too much weight on my back, and to be quite honest with you, I am a little bit thinking that actually contributed to me having to have my RFA treatment a bit sooner than what I wanted. But I can be daft sometimes and I push myself, but without pushing myself, what would I do? Like I say, I've tried other jobs, don't work out. Walking's the only thing I can do, so why not bring you all the beautiful Yorkshire Dales and wherever else I end up. And it also helps me get out, it helps my mental health, and it helps my physical health. So the more of you that follow along and follow the journey, it'll keep me getting out more and more, and hopefully I make you smile, and hopefully it makes me smile. So I'll get some more photos shortly, and I will see you soon. She's been dying to get her sticks, but I keep telling her no because we've been walking down little alleys and stuff like that. But she's finally got a stick, haven't you, Roxy? You got your stick? Oh, she makes me laugh, man. She's always got to choose the biggest fucking one she sees. Haven't you? And it's like, what we've got to do now is we've got to go through this style, and I bet you she thinks that she can get through it. So we shall see, and I better watch my legs. Wow. Oh, she dropped it. You get your... Yep, no, she's gone back for it. So let's see what she does. Ah, she's left it. See, she ain't daft. For a dog, she's not daft. She knows she can't get that through there. I've just come to one, and it's got a gate, and the gate was padlocked up with a stile outside of it. And it's like, with how my back's feeling right now, I'd have much preferred the gate. But what a... Look, we've just come from the tops of there. And we've got to go... I can't remember what it was called. I had a look on my map and I can't remember what it's called now. Small town or something. I don't think it's called that, but... That's what's calling in my head. So... I'm just getting some photos. So I'll show you the ones that I get. Some of them haven't turned out that cracking today. But I'll let you be the judge of that. So let me know in comments, and remember, if you're enjoying the video, you're enjoying the photography, subscribe, follow along, leave a comment, let me know if there's anywhere you want me to go, because I'll go. Gets me out. So see you all soon. So my battery's gonna die on my camera, so I'm not gonna get too many photos of this bit. I'm not stopping yet. So when I do stop, I think there might be a nice little spot down here actually to stop. But when I do stop, I'm going to swap my battery because it's in my coat, that's in my bag. And to be quite honest with you, like, one of the things with my back is that when I'm going, I have to go. So like, I know full well that when I stop and I take my bag off, it's going to be a struggle to set off again. But I also know that once I set off again, give me 5-10 minutes and I'm back being alright. So we shall see. So I don't often stop too much while I'm out, just for that reason, because it can be absolute pain in the backside, literally, to get going again. So I just tend to just decide not to, and just to carry on, because it's the easiest thing to do. So yeah, the photos will come soon when I do find my place to stop. We've got to go under this little tree. 2, 3, 4, down the hill we go. I remember where I am now. So I am going to stop here and change everything. Oh, get to go walk under the little bridge. I didn't even have to bend down. Roxy's having a drink and a paddle. And I'm going through this gate. We don't go through this gate, we go that way. But I'm going through this gate. Roxy, she's in between my legs. And I'm going to do what I did last time. I did this route, which is park me ass. I'm not sitting on the rocks, I'm going to sit on the grass here. So look, that is where I'm going to sit. Oh wow. And I tell you something, I can tell that my back's fully heat. Oh Roxy, I don't know if you've seen that, but literally she just shook all over me, didn't you? You saying hello? See, and that's because she don't want to stop. Well, guess what, Roxy? I'm disabled. Oh, and do you know what it is? It feels right. It feels like a stitch, but in the back, all across, so from one side to the other. And it's just like, wow. I do question myself sometimes. And like when I do stuff like this, I get to points like this and it's like, like, is this the right thing for me to do? But then it also starts coming across my mind, like, what would I be doing if I wasn't here? I'd be sat at home, you know what I mean? And I'd much rather be looking at this, whether I am in agony or not, than be sat at home doing nothing, rotting away, watching TV and playing computer and that. Like, no thank you. So I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm gonna just let you enjoy the noise of the water and the birds. And Roxy whinging. There's a lot of wild garlic down there and all. How beautiful that is. She's camera shy. So I'm going to have 5 minutes here, and then I am going to sort my stuff out and carry on. You can see what Roxy flipped on me. Well, you can see it all over my bag. She's a proper scruff sometimes, man. Right, so that's my little rest over and done with. My back's eased up a little bit and I'm ready to set back off again. So it's saying I've got 3 hours left, but because I've sat down and everything, my speed's dropped to 2.5 miles an hour. So when I set back off, I'm going to try up that again to 3 to 3.5 miles an hour. So hopefully I cut that down from 3 hours to 2 hours, and I should be in Stirton with Thorlby in hopefully between 2 and 2.5 hours. So I'll get some more photos because I've changed my battery over in my camera, and off we go. I'm gonna say bye, Roxy. No. Right, I'll see you soon. So I actually forgot about this bit, but this is another bit that I hate, and you'll see why in a minute. Where's the lock? Oh, there it is. Back. And I ain't got too much recording left on this phone. I've got 6 minutes worth of memory left. See why I don't like it? Right, sit. Right, quick, run. So that's that bit crossed over. So I have got my other phone with me. So when it runs out on this, I guess I shall use my other phone. Ow! No, that hurt me hand, that, you sausage. Here. Right, so I'm just going to double check on my route, because the last time that I did this I came from up there, but the Dales Highway route is here. So that is where we're going. Did it show? Now it has. Right, catches in a bit. So we've just got this little bit to cross. Oh, if I could stop and take my feet off. So there's horses in this field, so we need to watch out. This is the way that we are going. Our horses are right over there, so plenty of room. And Roxy didn't like the horses earlier. She absolutely pooed herself. Oh, quite a nice little garden spot, isn't it? Shows when you got a bit of money how much better your life can be. One day I'll have a nice house. I won't have to rent, because like, got a rented house, made it as nice as we can, but landlords won't do out to it. Ridge tiles are knackered, told him plenty of times. People keep coming, oh, your tiles need doing. It's like, yeah, I know, landlord won't do it though. So we need a new front door because it's full of draft. It's knackered. Everything in the house is knackered. And I've had to do a lot of work in there myself. Oh, how nice is this? Forgot about this a little bit. Ladies first. Remember, shut the gates. I'll have to get a photo at the bottom of the hill, won't I? Oh, we've got to go that way. Roxy, we're not going that way. Might get a selfie here though. So yeah, we're off that way next. So this is the start of the road that we're telling you about, that just goes on and on and on. So have a look. So right up there, it's basically a long road now to Skipton. Get onto Roman Road as well soon, so when we get there I'll show you that. But for now I'm just going to get a photo of a couple of these. We've got the sheep and the lambs. I'll show you them and then I'm off again. Right, well, I've got about 4.3 mile left until I get to Stirton town centre, and then probably got another mile and a half until I get to my actual destination. So not too bad. I've upped my speed back to 3 miles an hour. The back pain's started to drift off a bit more, which is good. I'm just getting the tired legs now. So, and I think I'm on the old Roman road. Can't remember if it's this section or if it starts further on, but this is where I am. So I've got, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a gate down there. Go through gate, get to the next gate, and then there's that little road up there. Go up there, carry on straight, and then you drop into some like woodland, and it's down the woodland. Follow it round, and then you're into Stirton town centre. So taking the views. So I can't record for much longer because I've done 1 minute 18 and I've got 2 minutes 24 left. So I'll probably get another video in a bit, but if not, it's just going to be photos. So remember, if you're liking what I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Facebook at Scenic Steps and enjoy the photos. You got to feel sorry for these Romans, haven't you? So thousands of years ago, using this as the road, and obviously it would have been a lot worse back then. But yeah, definitely hard on the feet. Can't imagine what their feet used to be like. So I'm going to get some photos for you, but I can see where I'm off. So if you see that's sharp haw, that's rough haw. And there's that video on my channel as well if you want to watch that, when I walked up them. And my destination where I am going today is there, and that is Tarn House Holiday Park, where I'm off to meet the parents in their holiday home, and then I'm getting a lift home. So this road is proper boggy, and like I say, feel sorry for them Romans.